Everyone, and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz, and this is not me in this replay. I have to say, this is a replay that I was sent by someone, and they are in their Tiger P. They're here in the, what camo is this? I think this is the Olympics camo, and he's in the Tiger P, a very nice German heavy tank. It's the other tier 7 German heavy that we all know and love alongside the Tiger. So yeah, they will be showing us how to play this tank, I assume. I haven't watched this replay, so I have no idea what's going to be happening. We'll just have to sit back and enjoy the ride, as you will as well. I actually have a couple of replays from this guy, so yeah, we'll check him out and see what's happening. So he's heading to the sea flag here on, what is it, Falls Creek? I'm not sure if this is Falls Creek or not. I should have paid attention to the loading screen really, but I was too busy actually having this thing work. So shoots an IS right in the front of the hull, lovely jubbly. The Tiger is going side on. The IS decides to not take the shot at the easy side of the Tiger and instead bounces off of the strong front line of the Tiger P, gets another shot into the turret of that IS. Can he finish him off? Not quite. T28 over there, nice to shoot at from the front if you can get that lower glacis. Or the upper glacis at some point. Unfortunately, bounces the first one, second one goes into the track. Very nice, very nice. And here he is using he is using the tank to good effect. He is constantly moving back and forth and showing that 200mm of side armor at a very 200mm frontal armor at a very steep angle, which means that that's a lot of bouncing happening off of him. Type 58 there, showing you how not to do it, and loses all of his health and dies. Yep, there he goes. No surprise there. That was definitely how not to do it. Take notes, people. That's not how you do it. Yeah. Manages to get a nice shot into the track of the FV there. They are losing 1-2, and the T28 comes up, fires a shot, bounces off the frontal armor. Very nice. Goes for the detract, that's very nice. Now he's stuck there, and the T28, if he doesn't know what to do, he's not getting through the frontal armour of the Tiger P. Manages to bounce a shot there. Unfortunately, does take some in return, but he does kill off the T28. Sorry, T29. Now, the FV is a dangerous tank with that 17-pounder, and at the angle that the Tiger P is currently at, he can put shots into that upper glacis, and he is now currently in a 2v1 situation, unfortunately. And I don't think he's winning this, although he has almost killed the FV. Oh, unlucky, left on 8 HP. If he'd had a shot that was, if he had a higher damage shot, he could have finished him off in that shot, but unfortunately didn't. Now he is only fighting against the T71. Looking at the minimap, he has run out of frames of this light tank, and he could actually win this. Was that heat fired onto the turret of the Tiger P? Tiger P turret is the one place you don't want to shoot heat at on this tank because it is just a mess of spaced armor. But he did manage to survive on a sliver of health. And yeah, that's a surprise to me. Now the question is, can they win the match? It is 3 of them versus the 2 over there. The T43 is going to die. Hopefully the KV3 actually busy with the VK3001P. They are also losing on cap point, but the light tank on their team is going to cap it for them. What is it? A Sperrpanzer. So they've got a Sperrpanzer KV who is about to die, and we've got our protagonist here in the Tiger P. Now the VK does have a damaged engine, so the KV could win. In comes the cavalry. Final move. Yes! Nice shot. Finishes off. The VK manages to reset their points. That's 40 down for them, and now it's just a matter of time, really. Until they win, I think, because even if they don't manage to kill this last T43, and there he goes, even if they hadn't, they could have won on the cap points. So that was a very nice game. Masterclass Ace Tanker, yeah, unsurprising with that, I think. Top Gun, high caliber, steel wall, a variety of medals. 4,200 damage dealt, 4,000 credits, 40,000 credits, sorry, 4 vehicles killed. He had a premium account this game, so nearly 2,000 XP. Not doubled, I think that is. No, it is doubled. Doubled? No, it's not doubled. That is not doubling. And, you know, 3/4 of 100,000 earned there for credits. Yeah. Very well done, very nicely played. Yeah, dealt the entirety of the damage to that T29, nearly the entirety to the FV. Yeah, he absolutely decimated the T71, got the nice fire on the move at the VK, and some nice damage on that IS, damaged his ammo as well. So after credits and resupply, he did make it out with 40,000 at least, so there is that. And yeah, there's the XP for total. That's quite a lot of XP right there. And yeah, plenty of awards. I should imagine probably buzzing after that game, because that was certainly a very nice game there. And yeah, let's move on to the next replay. And we're back in it again. Winter Malanovka this time, with a slightly different loadout. They've got a Chibri over there, the M6, KV3, Jagdpanther, VK, SU. Some dangerous tanks out there, but I'm sure, no doubt, a match for the KV2, really. Yeah, I mean, they do have the KV2 on their side, but they also have got a particularly good Tiger P, if that last replay was anything to go by. Running the premium consumables, chocolates, and the 105 octane gasoline, I think, for the improved fuel. So yeah. As for ammo loadout, I didn't even check the ammo loadout last match. You know, he's got a decent amount. Gone with pretty much the same loadout as I would go with, a small amount of HE, a couple rounds of APCR, and mostly AP. Because real skilled players don't need skill rounds to get their skill, pretty much. So, Winter Malanovka, yeah, they're all going towards Heavy Tank Alley, as I'm going to call it in this case. Yeah, just going straight for that. Oh, he's actually blitzing right the way around. Okay, not even stopping. Takes a pot shot. Skeptical about that. But just in case there is someone with a particularly high camo value, did take a pot shot. KV3 has been spotted. Going for a chance shot. Has been spotted. Goes for the side shot on the cheek of the turret. Doesn't connect. That is a very long shot to make, even for an 88. The Chivri, unsurprisingly, has rushed for the cap. Fires on the move, unfortunate, not made it there. M6 now being spotted, interesting. They are all over there pretty much. There's 3 out of the 7 tanks on their team. Gets a nice shot into the Chiri, fires again. Chiri, yeah, sorry, you're not getting through this armour with that gun. And he takes the kill, very nice. So that's a nice early kill on a tier 7 medium. Auto loader at that, the SU-100, not surprising, is sitting back and being the tank destroyer, which is a good idea for a tier 6 tank in this tier 7 game. 12T has managed to flank around. That is the problem with going all one side. Gets a nice shot into the VK whilst he's distracted, and you can kind of shoot them with impunity there. Going for the track, I notice. Manages to not quite get it, unfortunately, but does manage to do some nice damage. Anyway, going for the SU. Fires, yeah, unsurprising miss. Bit of a low profile to hit with the SU. Does manage to get a nice shot into him. Doesn't damage. SU trying to back away. Yeah, I wouldn't try and face off against the Tiger P there. Waggling his tank. I would also be waggling the turret, but the SU-100 misses anyway, and has lost most of his health in return for that one chance shot. There's the KV3. Very distracted, I would imagine, by the other heavy. Bounces 2 shots there. Don't know what that 220 was. Maybe from the Jag. Yeah, I think there goes the Jag again. It must have been the Jag. Goes for the shot. Nice shot into the Jag. The Jag does have nice sloped armour, but only at range. At this range, 85 mil, I think it is, the front. Yeah, 85 mil sloped. Good at long range. That sort of range against this kind of gun, yeah, that's not going to happen. Takes a chance shot on the KV3. Yeah, doesn't have it, unfortunately. So far they are winning 4-2, however, so yeah, not too shabby. Death tracks the KV3 and the KV3 bounce, and he can now shoot him with impunity. That 122 is not going to reload anytime soon. This 88 will fire quicker than that thing does. And yeah, going for the face hug, not surprising. Where's the KV3 shooting? Upper glacis slash turret by the looks of it. Yeah, bounces, and he's not living this. I don't think he's going to get another shot, let alone, oof, especially not if he gets set on fire like that. And the KV2, absolutely oblivious, but absolutely oblivious, but the KV3 was reloading at least. So there is that. The KV3 takes a shot, and is he going to get the kill? Oh, not quite. He does enough damage to make it a one shot, but unfortunately dies for his heroic sacrifice there. So yeah, not quite as much damage as the last match. Only 3,700, I say only. I would love to be getting this kind of damage numbers. Mastery badge, ace tanker, high caliber, steel wall, cool-headed. Yeah, that's not a surprise in this kind of tank. Luckily though, most of the people that he is going up against are shooting at the front of his tank. So there is that. Unsurprisingly, yeah, top of the team, 3 kills done. 11 hits received, 0 pens, 11 without damage. I forgot to check that last replay. Sorry about that, but yeah, 5 damage, 3 destroyed, 21 shots fired, 27 shots fired, 21 direct hits, 19 penetrations, which is very nice. He did all the damage to that KV3, a bunch of damage to the Chiri. Most of the health actually from that Jagdpanther was gone to his gun here, which is very nice, and of course the VK. And he did get the fire on the KV, which is always a bonus. So yeah, didn't make as much, didn't make as many credits as last time, but he did come out with a lot more. Probably because he didn't have to repair his tank nearly as much as he did that last time. He was on what, 1 or 2 shot kill that last match, but this one it was a far more clean cut, nice and smooth battle. So yeah, 50k, I would be happy with that, especially with this kind of game. So yeah, let's move on to our third and final replay. And we're gonna end it on a classic. We're ending it on Fort Despair. This has got to be one of the oldest maps in the game, I should imagine. It probably was even one of the launch maps, if we're honest here. And it's a very tier 6 game, actually. The Tiger P can do very well in this kind of situation. We have on our Panzer IV. We do, of course, on our team have the mighty Churchy. We've got a Cromwell, the Jagdpanzer, a Firefly. We've of course got our anime protagonist, the Tiger P, and our KV3. Whereas on their team they do have Tiger 1, they've got an 88, which can be very dangerous in because the chat in this game is I can tell, not going to be something to watch. Sierra on their team, they have got the Tiger, as we just spotted there, the 88. Tiger doing a rush for OC. Manages to bounce the 1 shot from the Tiger and gets a shot in return. The Tiger P does have the armour advantage over the Tiger, except for when it hits, I imagine, the upper glacis of the Tiger there. Manages to bounce the shot from the VK and gets a nice shot into him in return. They are all over here by the looks of it. Unfortunate. T-3485 does manage to get a shot into the lower glacis, I would imagine. Bounces the return shot from the Cromwell. You could go for side scraping here in the Tiger P. Tiger P does have 80 mil of side armour still, so you can side scrape like you can in our buddy over there, the Tiger 1. Shot lower glacis, I always go for the lower glacis of a Tiger because I play the Tiger a lot, and I also know the ins and outs of a real life Tiger. And yeah, the transmission mounted in the front there, it's going to do some damage if you hit that. So yeah, managed to get a shot into the Cromwell, bounces a shot from the T-3485. They have kind of got them canned up. He loses his friend and the Jagdpanzer behind him, but yeah, Tiger is dead. Very nice, dangerous gun out for match. That T-3485 is the only one to have done any damage to him. Probably going for the lower glacis because something that maybe not as many people would know about the Tiger is that the Tiger P is that the lower glacis is still a weak point. It's not as massive as the Tiger 1, but it's still something to watch. And he kills off the T-3485 after bouncing an unfortunate shot off the side armour. And unfortunate hit and wreck of the T-3485 denied the kill off of the Cromwell. That's very sad to see, and that shot was just a horrible RNG right there. Straight by the side of his turret. And yeah, puts a nice shot into the side of him for good measure, however. And there we go, having capped the base. They can now push on. There is the 88. Very dangerous from the front, but on the side there, yeah, not so much. Switching to HE. Nice idea. If only he hadn't gone over the ridge line. Oh, but he manages to get the kill, the hit anyway somehow. And again, lovely. Trying to set, I imagine, an engine fire. Switches back to AP. Finish him off just to make sure. Don't want those tracks to absorb the shot. And unfortunately, the shell hits the dead VK. But he has now got the 88 in the corner. Again, I am prone to doing that, thinking that the shot will hit. The gun suddenly auto-aims at the building, deciding the building is a bigger threat than the tank. And yeah, unfortunately. But he can now fire at the upper glacis of the 88 with impunity. And as we saw, the 88 can't do anything in return. And that was a very short, very sweet game. If I'm honest, that felt like it was over far too quickly. But again, a very nice over 4,000 damage done, 4,300. Of course, the now familiar ace tanker. We've got high caliber, Confederate, steel wall. Yeah, the same sorts of things. No premium account this time. I imagine he had premium account because of this, by the looks of it, or he'd just run out at the time of this battle being played. Top of the team, unsurprisingly, but just look at that. No one else on his team cleared 1,000 damage. He was snatching up all that damage left, right and centre, which is very nice. So, yeah, very nice. 26 shots fired, 23 hits, 20 pens, very nice. Hits received 11, two penetrations, only from that T-3485, which is quite funny considering that the T-3485 was developed to counter the Tiger, so it's quite fitting that the T-3485 was the only one to do any damage to him. But otherwise, 9 without pen. It's a shame that we still can't see how much damage he blocked on this screen. We can, of course, see it on the replay screen, but on this screen, unfortunately, we can't. The Tiger one did over 1,000 damage to him. Yeah, that's very nice. Damaged his transmission from shooting him at the front. Did a nice load of damage to that T-25-2 with HE. Managed to finish off the VK. Oh, actually, we didn't. We got exactly the total damage that this gun is supposed to do. Actually, no, 20 more, which is nice. Did a bunch of damage to that T-3485, who was rather annoying, doing a little bit of damage to us. Nice shot on the Cromwell, damaged his gun, always nice to see. And of course, yeah, bullying, I think, frankly, is what we can call the poor 88 at the end of that match, as that was the final kill. So without premium account, 52,000 credits earned after repair, resupply, etc, etc. 24,000. Again, didn't have to pay as much for repair, so he has got a nice margin there. He only lost about half his credits to resupplying, mostly to provisions. Let's be honest here, those premium provisions are not cheap per battle, so you've really got to be confident in that tank that you can do some good. And as we can see from these 3 replays, he definitely does. You don't want to meet this guy. You don't want to meet this guy on the battlefield. With premium account, he would have earned about double that, which is fair enough. And of course, 4,700 XP from the end of it. And yeah, I think the team list speaks for itself there as to just how good he did. So yeah, not sure if this is on the EU or NA server. Either way, very nice battle. In fact, very nice replays. Absolute mastery of this tank, I have to say. Very expertly driven. So yes, thank you. I am Easy Reg. Might as well say your name now. For sending me these 3 replays. They were very nice to watch. Very nice results. Congratulations. I hope you spent your credits on something worthwhile and not just on premium consumables. And yeah, that was again, I am Easy Reg from the, I assume, Girls and Panzer clan on the EU NA server. Not too sure which one it is. Most likely EU, however. Let's get it up, the Tiger P. So yes, I'll thank you all for watching. Once more, thank you again for the sending me the replays. Very fun. And so yes, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.